Roy, my tuk-tuk driver, what he doesn't realise is I'm going to give him a massive tip. So I'm going to tip him. That is it. Heading to the airport. This is it. The Philippines adventure is soon to come to an end. It's soon to come to an end. The walk of shame. Well, I don't know if it's walk of shame, but yeah, leaving to Manila. A few days in Manila, and then Vietnam. The adventure of the Philippines is coming to an end. It's a bit bittersweet, but I've had a fantastic time. Really enjoyed. Hey, how are you, mate? Really enjoyed the country, really enjoyed the people. I know it's not over, but I know in Manila I'm not going to be doing loads, so it's kind of a bit of a farewell now. This is sort of the end of it before, yeah. It's been amazing. Would I recommend anyone to come to the Philippines? Yeah, 100%. There's so much to see. You know, I think there's 4,000 different islands in total that you can go and visit, that you will not be lost for things to do. The people are incredibly friendly. Everything is great. I think the only criticism I could possibly ever give it is maybe the food is not as good as it could be as like in some of the other places in Southeast Asia. A bit of a weird cultural blend of foods. They're a bit in a kind of a, they don't really know what they are food-wise. Like they have a few specialisms, but not loads. Whereas like in Thai, you have real specialist Thai foods, Bali, similar. But yeah, I think the food is probably the only thing I could criticise on, but everything else has been exceptional. The weather exceptional, the views exceptional, the excursions exceptional, the people exceptional, all of it. So yeah, if you think about coming to the Philippines, do it, 100%. Make it a part of places to travel. If you want to come here and just relax, just tick the El Nido box. If you want to come here and have an adventure, then take up all the islands, get to Sikihor, get to Bohol, get to all of those places and have an adventure, because you can truly have an adventure here. There's so much to see and do. But for now, off to the airport. Oh yeah, thank you, sir. Oh yeah. Right, so Roy, my tuk-tuk driver, what he doesn't realise is I'm going to give him a massive tip. So I'm going to tip him probably like 2,000 pesos, which is like 30 odd quid, which is a lot of money. The reason I'm going to do that is last night he took me to my restaurant and I didn't have enough money to pay him. And he said, no, it's fine. He said, you know, I can come and pick you up, it's whatever, and then we can sort it out then. So he dropped me off. I didn't have to, he didn't have to trust me. He did not have to trust me one bit, but he chose to trust me with money. And people here don't have a lot of money, and it just goes to show like how beautiful and kind people are. So for me, I want to repay his good deed. Like, it's a very Christian-based country. It's very like kind of religious, putting faith in people and things like that. And I want to repay his faith in me. I want to do that. So I'm going to transfer some cash to pay for the tuk-tuk, and I'm also going to give him a little bit of a tip. It's just to say thank you. Yeah, I think that's totally deserved. Yeah, it's totally deserved. So let me just get my cash monies. If it comes out. Oh, yeah. Cash monies in the bank. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2,000 pesos. Yeah, 2,000 pesos. Gonna give him and sort of. Oh yeah. Roy, this is for you. Yes, for you. Yeah. Yesterday you let me off some money to take me, and it was very kind of you, and I want to say thank you. This is for you and your family. Take it. It's for you.
Thank you very much.
No. You're very kind, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. So this is the inside of the airport. Not huge still. There's a little snack area over here, little Dunkin' Donut, little Chinese food gaff, some snacks. Pretty raw seating area. Security's there because it is a domestic airport, so it's no international flights from it. It's all domestic, so it's going to be pretty basic. Bag checking over there for Cebu Pacific, and yeah, now just waiting. So basically, you've got Air Asia and you've got Cebu Pacific. It's well worth downloading both of the apps and using those for internal flights. I've predominantly used Cebu for all of my flights in the Philippines with no problems at all. And then seat upgrades. So in terms of like if you want extra leg room and you want to put a bag in there, But like it's so cheap. It's about 11 quid on average to get a nice seat and to check in a bag. So yeah, it's well worth using Cebu Pacific. No problems at all. Got a vegan curry thing. I don't know what it is, but it's it tastes nice. It just doesn't have a nice texture. I've got it from this little gaff over here. Kachao. But yeah, it's like 400 pesos for the curry and a bottle of water and stuff like that. So it's alright. It will do. It will suffice for the time being. On farewell. I've got ecstasy. All of these people's lives are in my hands if we crash. So snacks in the airport. I've just landed and I'm in Manila and I needed some food, so I stopped in KFC, and for £6.73, £6.73, this is what I've come up with. So I've got a zinger burger, I've got some chips, I've got a piece of chicken, got some rice in there, some gravy, extra sauce, a twister, a Fanta, and a sundae as well, like a caramel sundae. All of this, £6.73. £6.73. In the UK, what would that cost me? Double, if that. Like, absolutely double to be able to do it. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I know it isn't very Asian, isn't very Philippines, isn't very adventurous, but it is. I don't know what the time is. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I'm starving. I need to eat some food before I go grab a grab and go check into my hotel. But this is it. This is it now. Manila is the last stop for me. Once I'm done here, I go to Vietnam. I'm nearly fucking choked on a chip. But that is it. This is the end of the adventure. I've got a day tomorrow. In Manila, and then the day after that, I fly to Vietnam. That's it. The Philippines has come to an end. What? The chaos continues of getting picked up at a airport. So basically, this is like the Grab wait stop. So you book your Grab via the app, and then you get details of like the driver coming, tells you where he is, and then you just wait, and it's basically like just an offloading thing. So yeah, it's always a bit wild, a bit noisy, a bit chaotic, but makes sense in a nonsensical sort of way. So just gotta wait for matey boy to turn up. Old Russell Ian Francisco Del Rosario. Just gotta wait for him to rock up, and then I'll be good to go. Back in Manila, and I've said this a couple of times. When I first was planning to come to the Philippines, everyone put the willies up me about Manila. Oh, it's a dangerous place, it's scary, you got every which way, people get mugged, people get stabbed on buses and held up at knife point and all that sort of jazz. And proper tried to scare the life out of me, basically. I'm wandering through Manila now at night. It's 12 o'clock at night. I'm wandering through the streets. Got my phone in front of me, doing satellite navigation. I'm talking to my action cam, and there's no one on the streets. Manila is a safer place than you think. Now, of course, there's slum areas, and it would be the equivalent of walking around a dodgy path in Brixton or somewhere like that. You know, if you walk in dodgy areas, doing things that bring attention to you and not being streetwise, you will expose yourself to danger. 100%. If you are streetwise, you'll be relatively safe. And that is the same here. It's literally the same here. So yeah, come to Manila. I think don't spend a load of time here. It's a city destination. There are many other better cities you can go to in the world, but if you are coming to the Philippines, definitely stop here for a bit. Stop here, explore it, move on to another spot, and change your perception of this place, because it's better than you think, in my opinion. I've actually felt really nice coming back, and there's a 7-Eleven just up the road. I'm going to go check in my hotel. I'm going to wander back and I'll go to 7-Eleven, get myself some bottles of water and some other cool, amazing stuff. That is the plan. But yeah, the journey is coming to an end. It is coming to an end where it began, in Manila. Started in Manila 20 odd days ago, and it ends in Manila. Very fitting. Very, very, very fitting.